And we are back from the JFS Minecraft server with a episode of some sort. We're standing here at spawn on the Green Gang Grower Gang ship, one of my shops, one of my two shops here in the spawn shop area, with the reference the Green Gang, not the Green Team, the Green Gang was a real thing. The Green Gang was a secret society mafia organized crime deal back in China. I can't remember the exact years. Look up your history, buddy. And I thought it was a fun reference. I thought the ship fitted it well. You can see from the outside here. So I thought it was a nice reference, to the Green Gang. The ship is coming with wares from the Republic. Not meaning that the Republic would ever be back, but I thought it was a nice reference that nobody would get until I say it now. It's just a shop that sells green things, warp roots, cactus, sugarcane, bamboo, boat, things that grow. That's the one. It's been a long time since I built it. Bones, grass blocks, they're almost open screen, oxidized copper, the guardian heads because I have a lot. Yeah. So this episode, I am gonna take a trip back and show you my what is probably more of my main base-ish thing that I have for this season, and the surrounding areas. I don't have anything like hugely planned for this episode because I've been doing a lot of gathering materials because I've been very low on materials. That's not something I've done like too much this season, gather materials, because I guess I haven't played that much and I haven't done the grind that much. So I'm gonna obviously I'm gonna show that. Maybe I'll let me just take a trip up here as we go to Shoppertown, to my other shop while I walk in Talkie. And then I'm gonna end off, and feel free to drop out of the video if you feel like it when we reach that point. I'm gonna do a tier list, so I'm not gonna for what I think of potential teammates for UHC 40. It's a very bandit thing to do, but I thought it would be, I don't know, I feel like it would be interesting. Maybe it's not, but who the hell cares? I'm gonna make some controversy from it at least, so that's gonna be a last long part of the video, so the video is gonna be overly long. This is my other shop, the dastardly Danish Dynamite. I wanted to have like originally like what's it called? What is that cartoon cowboy figure called? I should know. I can't remember. Um like shooting guns in the air, but I never got to it, so I just wanted to create the shop. I think it's horrible to look at now. It basically sells gunpowder and the stuff, so yeah. Also, I want to say a big thank you to for the 2 videos I posted here recently, for everybody that's been watching. I know like the numbers are definitely inflated. I don't know like how the YouTube has obviously changed something, or there's less competition for videos. As I can see, it's a lot of like suggested video views, and they don't mean anything because first of all, it just drags down on the statistics, except for the view count, and at the same time, yeah, none of the people subscribe, and I don't care that much about it. I'm not but I'm happy for the people that I can see like from the early views, like people watching it and liking it and talk commenting about it. Also, just in general. So yeah, that's always a huge plus. Just like this flag of Switzerland. So yeah, that's cool, and that actually that helps me a lot. It's nice to see. Like I don't care. Like I don't need a million people to watch my videos. But I just wanted to make for the community, for the JFS and the people who follow it around the JFS. As long as they want to see it, um, I'm okay with doing it. So, but let's now take the trip to the Flux Manor. So, if you remember the last time we were at this crossroads, I said we would probably see this crossroad later, or this way later. So let's take down to Flux Manor, which the portal comes down into here. I am thinking of probably starting up a new base. I want to do something different, and again, like I said last episode, this motherfricker was built with shaders. I don't know. Without shaders, I don't like it that much, and that's the issue with shaders, because when people see it, they will see how it looks like now, and not when like what I was building it, unless they use the shaders. So I think it's still decent, but yeah. Basically, you don't really see much just going from here. We got the build here. From the flat area, it doesn't really look like it looks decent, I would say. Um, there's a lot of things you can see. Uh, the resident of Lord Flux. Um, it is like technically a star shape. It's like you'd see with some buildings. I know, like see it like with the Osaka Castle and stuff like that. Here's the entrance to where I would keep my animals. That hasn't happened yet. Can't remember, what did I call you guys? Lioncock. We got Jeffrey, Michigan J Frog. I'm missing a frog. I'm missing a frog. Caius, Garfield, Beatrix, Cypher, Kate Sith, Kiryu, Majima, Sephiroth. There's more. Reese. I think there's cats outside as well. I wanted to do a lot more with this. That could still happen, but I'm not really inspired to do so because I don't think it looks as good without the shaders. Still okay, but not really the same thing. I was gonna have like, I think I was gonna originally I was gonna have a big tree here, I think. Do have a courtyard, but yeah. Down here. Oh, this is where I produced mod recently. Yeah. There's not really too much here on the bottom floor. On the first floor, it's a little bit more decorating. A few armor stands, some pictures. Nothing that crazy. We got some enchanting area down here. Over on the other side, I got my my storage area, which it's kind of annoying that it's here. It's hard to get to. That's one of the reasons I'm also thinking about getting another base, but basically have a limited. I wanted to limit my storage, and I hate it because I like to have a lot of storage. So I kind of use. It got inspired a little bit what I saw from Aces, like using some blocks to help me out to where I put my stuff. But I just limited myself too much, and plus it's in here, which is not that great. Up here, not really anything. There's a view, to nothing. And that just cuts off. There's a huge picture. Done. Nothing else. Just a huge picture. Definitely. So out here, yeah. So there's with the star shape that comes these things, and I wanted to have tombs, like to have like farm and stuff like that. That never happened. Let's go for the overview. Let's go all the way back out here. There's a lot of things that just are temporary. Let's go up here. So got the star shaped, and it doesn't really load everything in. We got I put like the farms down in the different areas. Due to the different colors, it doesn't really work. I tried a few different things, but yeah, you can see even like this grass here, that was actually, I perfectly put it in how I want it to be. Like when you view it here in vanilla, in just a vanilla, you don't really even notice it that much. While with shaders, it really popped. The animals were not supposed to be here. I was probably gonna put them down somewhere here. By the way, we got Stonehenge. We got, I think, New Grange. This thing was Special Brew over here. Aces is over there. Ace is far, or sorry, Dean is far out that way. We got the render distance is really bad. Yeah, we got La Hydra with this tower. Yeah, I don't think it's played since the beginning. And back there was Smith J, who has not played since the beginning either. This was my automatic nether machine, nether tree, getting crimson and I don't remember what the other one is called, but the two nether trees. I think I broke it because it's very easy to break when you break when you clean it. So I think I actually broke it. But basically you could like use the fake TNT to break the trees, and my stuff would go down here, and I would see a lot of what is warped. Okay. Yeah, here you can see a decent overview of it. I think the idea was good. Obviously, the dimensions has always been a problem. I should have made it bigger. But it's already a really big area. So like trying to like make it everything bigger is really hard. So the last part of this, which is obviously not this build, but up here we got my what I call the Starship Enterprise, because to some degree it looks like it. You might know what this. It's a pretty regular design. I kind of wanted to make it into a Starship Enterprise because this would be kind of easy to do almost. This is my creeper farm, where you have the creepers dropping down to the blue flame eventually. Pretty effective. Yeah, I'm sure it's a design that I've gotten from YouTube. So yeah, and as it gets going, it gets better. So that's fine. Bye, creeper. Yeah. So with that, let's go somewhere else. All right, so here we are back at spawn for the last part of this. It's a decent spawn shop town. I wouldn't do it again. I'm not a huge fan of it, and somebody went ahead and railed spawn, and it wasn't even me. Oh boy. So yeah, this is basically this side is dominated by aces. But yeah, there's a few shops down here. There's a secret shop. There's, I think, is it Goose or Sulu that has a shop down there? There's Tiny and Tuki's shop. Let's jump down here. The weapon gear shop. Goose Detective, that's one. A few non-active shops here. Just gonna run through them real quickly. a fishing shack by Special. We got a glass shop by Tiny. Glowing and potions. I think this is Canuck, but there's no signs. This is, I think, Muck's or Panda's early house or something. I don't know. I decided not to build that spawn at the beginning because I wasn't really sure that I was gonna play, so I didn't want to take up space and kind of regretted it later on. Got a note. Got the Goose Mart over here. Sells a lot of good stuff. Fricker's house. There's a Rat's cat shop. Muck's castle. Special has a few things, and also he lives down there. There's Temple of King, a little thing that Shostin was running at the beginning. Not the special thing. This Bee by Smitch, I think. The Woodnot by Mixon. For some reason, the dentist office, I don't know the story about it. And that's legit. There's the mushroom that I think Nix or Mock mostly built for when we only had one mushroom. I never think we got the other mushroom, but the Lemon shop, there's Red Star shop, Weather's house over there. Oh, there's the big mansion built by Weather up here. There's a clothing store built by, I think that would be Tylight or Tide Dog or something. That I'm not really sure when that person was on the server. Got Boo's flower thing shop. Red Star's train station. Oh, come on, stairs. That one is part of that fantastic area behind back there. This was built by Weather. I think it was based on... I'm not sure this is right, but Mayor building in Pokemon Legends Arceus or something. What are we missing? Oh, that's right. That thing is a big guitar. There's a few other things. There's the shop down here. There's all these empty shops by Aces and Killer. Basically all this area over here is built by Aces, basically. A lot of very cool things. It's a little much to have one person basically having this entire area of spawn, in my opinion. But he's a great builder, no doubt about that, but yeah. So yeah. With that, showed off a bit of spawn, Shoptown, the original place we spawned and stuff like that. And with that, I'm gonna head to the last part of the video. If it doesn't interest you, this is my evaluation, controversial evaluation maybe, of a possible UHC 40 teammate. UHC 40 coming up very soon on this very channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, so here we are with the tier list. What do you think? Who is the best potential partners for UHC 40? Based on a few different things that we will go into as we go through the list. Very controversial things of branding, of ranking people that you know. That's gonna be fun and interesting, and I'm sure that's not gonna give any that's not gonna be any consequences at all. Nobody will comment on it at all. So yeah, it's a very but this is a very bandit thing to do. So this is gonna be it. Here before UHC 40. So let's start from the beginning. We got Aces 380. Aces I have teamed with at least one. I have twice. We were the Red Scare, and then we had that season where Aces was playing with a really bad computer. I think that's the only 2 times that we actually teamed. But there could be more. Was he on 20? I think he was on my team on 20 as well when we won the next team. So I would say Aces, based on gameplay, he's S+. S+ definitely. Very entertaining guy, so definitely up there. He takes a lot of chances. That's gonna drag him down a little bit. He takes very many chances, but he's very good at it. He's definitely one of the best of the game. Even though he probably doesn't play that much, but if he's coming, he's probably in training camp. So I'm gonna say Aces is he's a risk, and he is fun. So I'm somewhere around here. I'm gonna drop him on S tier. He would be a very good partner. So yeah. Boofadine, one of the most winning people. Iron person the most times and so on. She doesn't take a lot of damage as the Iron person. She's always fun to play with, and she wouldn't be getting a lot of kills. It does drag up that she's let's say she's, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put her B for now. Who the fuck is that guy? I can put myself here. I accidentally loaded myself in. We got Dakota, which also, by the way, Aces, I think, I don't know for sure, but I think there's probably a good chance he'll play. Who likely Canuck? I think there's a chance, even though I think it's a long time since we've seen him. Dakota, I don't think I've ever teamed with Dakota. Decent player. He's not up on like the top level. Very entertaining guy. I'm gonna put him here, and the hair almost connects. I definitely think like it'd be fun teaming with Dakota. Got the Bandit, Dean. Bandit, he swings a lot. He could go from everywhere here. He has been pretty stable over the last 5-10 or so seasons, I think. I would say like he's good caver, good PvP. What drags him down, and actually drags him down, I would say just based on caving and PvP, be up here. Sometimes he tends to go a bit solo, and it's not really the team player. He would rather go for his own goals sometimes, and therefore I'm gonna place him down at B. Very good guy, and the few times I've teamed with him, I think we have had some good fun. But yeah, Fire Iced. I don't know if Fire Ice will join. I think I saw Dean said invited him. Fire Ice was one of the winners in the very first UHC. I was in UHC 10, which is almost 8th anniversary of UHC 10, the UHC that everybody loved, especially Dean. I think I've never teamed with Fire. He's a good guy, very... I don't know how much, obviously I don't know how much he plays or anything, but very talented player. But I don't really know him. I don't remember talking to him too much. But he's very, very good, very supportive. But I'm gonna put him the B rank. Goose. That's Goose, right? I think so. Good guy. I think he's, I would say probably around the same talent level as Dakota. Just because I think all Dakota's friends is a copy of Dakota. Definitely. Sure, I think they're all the same. Dakota, Orange, Zulu, somebody else I can't really remember the name of. Joel, and that other guy, probably all the same. But yep, did I team with Goose? Or did I think I teamed with Goose once. Was it when I died? When I was drunk and dropped down to in a mob hole? Probably. I'm gonna say a B. Lemon. Lemon is the guy who can be very, very good at different things. He obviously have the ping issues. Being from down under New Zealand, he's not very patient. That's one of the negatives. He's decent at the stuff, like some, depending on like how serious he takes it. I think like you'll probably, it's gonna be hard to win with a guy like Lemons on his team because he's not patient, and when you have gotten protection 1 on all your gear, he thinks, okay, we're done. And that's not like how UHC works that much anymore, because you'll get knocked down by a power 4 bow from somebody who had grinded it up, while Lemons is waiting at 0-0. I love Lemons, but I'm gonna say he's C tier. Max Morkins. Oh, that's... He hasn't played that much. I don't know how good he is. The only thing, like, I'm thinking of, like, obviously we had the season 11 thing, where we teamed up, and he played like 4 seasons or something after that. I don't. And they had like the overpowered April Fool's season. And I think like he's, I don't know how, like, obviously he has done like a lot of Minecraft things, but I don't know how much he plays, how serious he would take it. Not that you have to take it serious, it has to be fun as well. I think there is some entertainment value in him, but I would put him here, but I'm gonna put him next to his Laserknight friend just to be cute. Muckluck. Muckluck has tendency to do well, but he doesn't do a lot. He let his team do the work. He could do a lot. He complains a lot. He doesn't always seem to enjoy it enough. He doesn't take it for the fun that it should be sometimes, and just like whines and complains while he fishes instead of actually trying to do stuff. I'm sorry, I love you, Muck, but that I'm sure you kind of agree with that to some degree at least. I love Muck, but he doesn't offer a lot to the team. He is a decent player, like when he tries, but I would like to see him try a little bit more. I do enjoy being on a team with him, and I think due to the fact that I call him out on his bullshit sometimes, I think he does a a little bit more if I team with him. So I'm gonna put him on B. Mystery Tuki has played one UHC, didn't really do well. Was in a team with two people that none of us really didn't know that well. I think of Tiffany and I can't even remember the name of the other person. Tuki's a good guy. I would say entertainment value. I would love to play with him. He's probably all the way up here. My 16 Chapel, my Mona Lisa, but he has tendency to die to creepers. That's what I've heard from Tiny at least. So I'm gonna say I think he would be entertaining to play with, but he doesn't know the rules. So I'm gonna put it here. This is not who I want to play with. It's not a list of who I want to play with, but who the best would be. Next are definitely like gameplay wise, one of the best. Absolutely one of the best. Me and Nexus usually swings really well. We haven't talked that much in like recent years, but we always had a good time. We teamed obviously in the 10 disaster season. We teamed a few seasons later. I can't remember exact number. Where we died to this guy. The thing that I would say more used to drag him down was he pussied out of some situations and like his overprotectiveness, but he kind of dropped that as well. But I'll say like he's one of the best teammates that you can have. Definitely. Oh yeah. We also teamed in the April Fool's UHC with Panda. That we won. That was a very fun time. I'm gonna put him in my S tier definitely. Panda. We didn't have a great success the first time we teamed. Where we died to Killer and Nexer. But I love Panda, Mr. Bunda. He's fun. Great. One like with Aces, I would say probably the best game, the best players, the best Minecraft players. He does take some chances, but at the same time, he does make it fun. He doesn't take it that serious that he doesn't have time for fun. So I'm gonna say he's S tier as well. By the way, I totally forgot again. For a long time, Dakota, probably a decent chance he'll join. Dean probably will most likely join. Firest, I have no idea. Goose, maybe. Muck, I think there's a decent chance. Lemons, I don't think Lemons will play, but sometimes he surprises. Max, I don't think Max will play. Tuki, I'm gonna say maybe. Definitely a maybe. Nexer, I don't know. I never know with Nexer. I hope that he plays, but I don't know. Same with Panda. I haven't talked to Panda a very long time. I definitely think that the next guy, Dan, that will be a very maybe as well. I think Oscillate, sorry. We haven't seen him in quite a while, but he jumps in from time to time. I could see somebody have invited him. Dan, very nice guy. Never teamed with him. I always wanted to team with him. He's a very good guy, easy to talk with, very good player. I don't know how much he plays, but he's a very competitive gamer. So I would say like. I would actually say he's S tier as well. Red Star. Don't sleep on Red Star. Red Star has been one of the most consistent players in the last 5 or 10 seasons. They didn't, just like myself, they had issues early on the UHCs, and while they really wanted to do well, didn't turn out that well. The last 5 or 10 seasons, the Red Star has really solidified themselves as a very, very good player. And I would say definitely an A tier. I'm sure Red Star will play. Shaston is one of the best players, definitely, as you can see by his wins. Takes it a bit too serious. I love Shaston, but Shaston is a bit of a tryhard. I usually have good success with playing with Shaston, but yeah, I know, like, and he explains why and stuff, but I would say, yeah, Shaston can be with this other green team member at an A tier for teammates. Definitely an S plus tier as a competitor. Special room, sorry. If you don't want to play by the rules of the game, I don't think you're a good teammate. You're going down on the F tier. Nothing personal, but you don't, as a teammate, you don't really offer that much to the game. The biggest killer. That's well, obviously one of the best players. Always got very well along with the biggest killer, and I always win more or less, almost every time with the biggest killer. Definitely gotta take it seriously, but he can have fun. As a teammate, great. As an opponent, can be annoying, obviously. I'm gonna say, as with the previous history, he's gonna be an S plus for me. Tiny, did I team with Tiny once or twice? I don't know. Tiny's a fun guy. Always entertaining to play with, and he's pretty good. Not sure exactly where his level is, but he really tries. Really usually does well in the UHCs he's played. So A tier, I think he's likely to play. Killer, maybe, I'm hearing a maybe. Special, probably. Weather, depends if Weather wants to. He's been one of the guys who usually don't want to play. Weather is fun to play with. It's not obviously, and I think he's gotten better over the years. And I think, yeah, he's a good caver, good at not taking too much damage. Not that, to some degree, not that patient, but I'm gonna throw him in the beach here. Salva is my lucky gem when it comes to UHCs. He's the greatest of all time. Almost won every season he played. You can argue that he's not a greatest player, but he's fucking S tier. There's no other way about it. So, yeah. It's gonna be very controversial to some degree, but yeah, this is my list. Let's see how it goes in UHC 40.